I've been filming content for social media for 8 years now, and today I'm going to be showing you some of my must-haves for content creation. Welcome to The Rebel Show, the podcast for estheticians who want to grow their business, master social media, and perfect their waxing technique. I'm Bree Mesquit, esthetician, business coach, and founder of Rebel Wax and first-to-market wax pads. I built a 6-figure clientele, a 7-figure brand, and have trained over 15,000 waxers through my in-person and online courses. Are you struggling to book clients or market yourself? You're in the right place. Each week, I bring real business strategies, waxing education, and no BS advice to help you grow. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to The Rebel Show. So today is going to be a fun one. We're talking social media, but specifically what I use to create content and to film. So if you're listening to this on Spotify or any of the platforms that don't have video, highly recommend you coming over onto my YouTube channel so that you can see all of these things as well. If you're not driving, by the way. So save this episode and you can always come back to it later. Okay, so first and foremost, I have to say my main go-to when it comes to like the actual camera is an iPhone. Boring, right? I know, but iPhones take killer videos. We all pretty much have one. If you guys aren't yet switched over to iPhone, I have to say I used to be an Android girl for like a long time until I really started on with social media and then hired a social media manager. And then switching over to iPhone was like the best thing I ever did and just makes it super easy when it comes to content creation. I recommend upgrading your iPhone though when you're like too behind, if that makes sense. It just is better quality video. So I think they're on 17 now and mine's a 16. So like once they go out to the next one, I'll probably upgrade my phone again, which usually it always lines up with like my carrier's upgrade promotions anyways. But that's what was recommended to me through my business coach. I actually went and did like a social media training with, I think they call him The Real Tarzan on Instagram. He lived at the ranch that my coach owned and he's really big on social media. And that just was something that he mentioned. So I kind of like followed suit with that. And it is a business write-off. So the iPhone is always my go-to. Now, when I'm filming on my iPhone though, I really prefer to use the front camera. It just shows up so much better. I like the 5X a lot as well. It just depends what you're filming, but it gives you room for editing. Okay, something I learned recently and I want to share with you guys. So this is not like my own knowledge. I just saw someone share this on Instagram. I was like, okay, that makes so much sense. Ashley behind the camera right now, she probably already knows this, but 4K is the go-to for filming. Well, okay. If you're going to be editing your video a lot, then you want to be in 4K because it gives you more room to be able to zoom in without it like blurring out your image. So there's 4K and then 1080. All that means is like the amount of pixels on the screen. So 4K has more pixels, so it's a clearer image. Okay, and then there's like the 60, 24, 30 that you'll see on your phone as an option. Those are the frames per second. So a video is just a bunch of pictures taken in sequence and then that's like creates the video. So it's kind of like stop motion, but like really fast, if that kind of makes sense. Anyways, you want to be in 30 if you're not having to edit and then 60 if you're going to edit. Okay, the reason why, and I'm specifically talking for social media is because that's a lot more data. Being in 4K and then being in 60 frames is more data. And apparently, this is just what I heard from this big creator, was that the platforms really don't like having to like sort through all that data, if that makes sense. So I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I may test that out. So he was recommending do 4K 60 frames per second if you're really doing like a lot of movement and you want it to be super like clear and flowy, or you're going to be doing a lot of editing. But if you're not, if you're just straight filming and then posting it, you can get away with the 1080 and like 30 frames per second. And it's not going to take up as much storage on your phone as well. So just a little side note on that, but don't get too wrapped up and hung up on that stuff, you guys. My whole point of this was an iPhone works just fine. Okay, side note, a little tough love real quick. I have so many of my coaching clients who are like, oh, I'm going to get this gadget or this camera or this thing, and then I'm going to start filming more and making more content. You guys, if you already haven't established the habit and the discipline to be creating content with just the tools and resources you already have, which is a smartphone, then we can't lie to ourselves and think getting a new, and I've fallen into this, so I'm saying this to myself just as much as everyone else, getting the new equipment, sure, it gives you a spike of motivation because you're excited about your new fancy toy and you want to use it, but it's not going to be sustainable. It's going to sit in the back of your closet or at the bottom of your purse, just along with all the other stuff we start to accumulate. So get started first. If you aren't even being consistent on content creation, forget all this stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you today. Just get started with your phone and create the habit and the discipline of filming content. And then it's fun to upgrade and acquire these tools to make it even better. Your first 100 pieces of content are purely about volume, okay? You're just wanting to get those first 100 done. Does not need to be perfect. Your editing does not need to be perfect. Your lighting does not need to be perfect. You need to focus on what it is that you're saying. Your hook is going to be a place that you want to start is with your hook, and then the value of the content of what you're actually saying. Once you get those first 100 done, you're going to have data to actually pull from to see what resonates with my clients, my potential future clients and my audience. What are they wanting to hear more from me? Okay. So that's how you're going to collect data, and it's just getting those reps in so you get better. When you first started waxing, your first strip did not look like your 50th strip, and your 50th strip definitely did not look like your 100th. Quick interruption to the show. I wanted to make sure that you are aware of my free 6-week hard waxing 101 course that I have put out for waxers to gain confidence in the treatment room, no matter where it is in your waxing career that you are at. You will also receive a certificate of completion once you complete the course. So visit us online, lashwaxoc.com, and you will click the training tab. Now back to the show. All right. So we started with that. Now let's get into a few of my favorite some like tripods and things for your phone, or mounts, I guess I should say. All right, this one I absolutely love. It's so compact and like easy. So I just keep this in my purse or my backpack, and it's a suction cup. So you can suction it to like almost anything really, as long as it's a flat surface. Like this suction cup is like pretty legit, you guys. It's really strong, and it is the whole like MagSafe thing. So it's a magnet and it's really strong, so it holds your phone well. So if you have an iPhone, it does have a magnet. You need to get a phone case that has this so that you can just put it directly. This is my favorite. I absolutely love this thing. So how I use this is like this morning I actually did a like get ready with me, and then while I told them my story about working at European Wax Center. So that will be on my TikTok. So if you guys, I'm trying to be more active on TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me over there, but I use this for that. I just literally put it on my mirror and then like did my makeup. Love this. I use it for B-roll a lot too. We went on a family trip, and I like use this even to get like group photos so that we didn't have to ask someone to take pictures for us. This thing comes in really handy, and I believe I got this on TikTok Shop. I'm sure Amazon has it as well. This is another one of my favorites too. It's also suction cup, and it just goes right on your phone, and then you can put your whole phone on the window. The only thing I don't love about these two things is that it forces you to film with your back camera, and I really prefer to film with my front camera. So I wish someone could come up with something to kind of help with that. But those are my two favorite, just like low pro, easy to throw in your purse. I also have my backpack that I carry my laptop around with me every day. So I have those in there. All right, tripod. So this was the tripod I started off with. I do love how compact it is. You just push the button down here. And then there's a little remote. I lost it. I always lose these things, but it's Bluetooth connected. So you can like push the button, and then it is this clamper style. So I just don't love that necessarily. It's just an extra step. So just like you hear me preach all the time, we want to remove steps from our clients when it comes to booking and like using aftercare, like having to put product in their hand versus rolling it directly on. Like we want to remove steps, because then it just creates it like it's more of a task than it really actually is. But I don't love this one anymore. I've upgraded to a mag one. So, and these constantly keep improving. I get so annoyed every time I'm on freaking TikTok. They have a new one and I'm like, oh my God, now I need that. So this just goes bloop. So it's super easy to connect and it's really strong. It allows you to use your front camera really easily. And it also has the little Bluetooth remote that I lost again. But you can also do like over the wax pot stuff. Now they have better ones than even this now, where like there's more movement and it goes out further and you can, it doesn't go back this way. So there's ones now that it can go all the way back so that you're using your front camera to do like wax melt videos or even just doing a demo, like waxing a client and filming that. Love this tripod, and it gets super, super long, or really tall, I should say. Also very compact as well. So I actually bought literally, I think maybe like 10 of these things, and I just have them laying all over the place. I have like probably 3 in this office. I have them throughout the warehouse. I have them at my waxing studio so that my girl over there, she can get content. I have one in the car, in my backpack. Like I left these everywhere so that there's like no excuse. If I have a thought and or idea and I want to shoot something real quick that requires a tripod, then I have one handy. Or honestly, oftentimes I just like take my phone and just start talking away to my phone. All right. Then lighting. I just recently got this little guy and it actually works really well. Okay, so you can do this color, whatever that color is. It's both of them. Then you could change it. So it's like lighter, brighter, and then you have like the white light and then the yellow or amber. I don't know what they call that. This is my favorite though. This one looks really good. Okay, let me turn this off. It's literally blinding me. So this clamps really easily just to your phone, which is cool. So I like that. It's a little much. You don't have to have one of these, but I like how compact it is, especially if I'm filming somewhere where the lighting's just not really that good. Lighting is kind of a big deal. Like you want your videos, I would say prior, like a couple years ago, I don't know if it mattered as much, but I feel like quality of video is getting a little bit more important. Not though, if you haven't been making content at all, I don't want you to worry about this. I just want you to start making the freaking content. So this, along with one of these little guys, would do really, really well for upgrading your videos without having to spend very much. Okay, let's get into like actual camera equipment. If you guys want to, you're already now used to filming content, you're being consistent, disciplined on it, and you want to just have a little upgrade, then I'll show you my favorite items. My first favorite is the DJI Osmo Pocket Pro. So it comes with a little mic. I did buy this little fuzzy guy on Amazon. So we got a little mic. Mics can actually be something that you can buy to connect to your phone as well. It has this little case, this little tripod stand. And then my favorite thing is that it can film long form like this, or you can flip it and film short form like this as well, and the quality is excellent. The other day we restocked our waxer t-shirts, so just letting you guys know that. I'll put the link below. But we were taking new pictures for our website, and my husband grabbed my phone and this, and like the pictures from the DJI turned out so good. I was really surprised on that. And it has the little gimbal and everything. So, and it's so compact too. Like, I love this thing. So this is one of my favorite upgrades. We've filmed vlogs with this. Some of the YouTube videos right here on YouTube on this channel, we've filmed with the DJI. So really highly impressed with this. Okay, this one is super fun. The Ray-Ban Meta glasses, these are super fun for POV, and they're just so incognito. So you can like just, oh wait, they might be dead. I think they're dead, but they're cute. So they come in different lenses and stuff. And then there's, wait, it was saying something to me. Battery 100%, cool. So actually the case is what like charges it. So you just charge the case. So you can also talk to it. I can like be looking at something and be like, hey Meta, now it's going to go off because I just set it off. But anyway, so you could take pictures with these or video, and now they can do up to 3 minutes. So doing like waxing POV and stuff, these are really fun. I do like them, and I need to use them more often. I honestly don't use them a ton, but you can like listen to podcasts on, like there's little speakers. These are crazy. So you can look into those. So I saw someone with these Meta glasses in Miami, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have those. So my husband and I found Ray-Ban store nearby, and I went and picked them up. they're super fun, but I feel like there's many more creative ways to use those than what I've been using. I have used them a lot when doing stuff with my kids and just like personal family stuff. It's so fun to like not have to be having my camera out, just like push the button real quick while I'm watching them do their thing. I really enjoy those, but I could see those being so great for waxing POVs as well. So that's all I've got for you guys. Those are my favorite things. There's so many other gadgets out there as well, but these are just some of my favorite that I use pretty consistently in my content creation. So let me know if you guys have any favorite little gadgets or tools that I need to check out, or if you have any questions about anything, any other trainings or podcasts you would like me to do here on the channel. I really want to make sure I'm serving you guys well and helping you with growing your businesses. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe, and then I'll see you back next week.